It looked like they were still on point. I don't think it didn't even look like anyone left. But
Just server tick spaghetti go shenanigans.
damn.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, can Aeon say push the crystal in the NPC voice? Okay. The enemy team are pushing the crystal. Someone stop them!
Oops.
You know,
Someone's gotta be pushing that payload. There you go.
I ever play Elder Scrolls Oblivion?
Elder Scrolls? Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah, Oblivion. Like, remember like the little like elf NPC? That was like your #1 fan.
Oh yeah, I don't know all of his lines, but I know like
Yeah,
have you
yeah.
heard of
That's what it
Kaya?
reminded me
You know, for example.
Like, there's like this one NPC. He's like a kid, and he's like your #1 fan after like you complete like the arena storyline, and he has to like follow you around and stuff.
Yeah, I know him, and you know, he appears again in the other Bethesda like space game. I forget what it's called now, but yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. You talking
Yeah,
about Starfield?
Yeah, Starfield. He shows up there as like your admirer as well. Like it's
that's
pretty funny. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely know him. Super iconic character. Could I carry your belongings, a great adventurer? You know, like something like that.
Yeah.
Lines, yeah. Honestly, I think the first Bethesda game I ended up playing was actually Fallout New Vegas, because I heard a lot of things about it and I really liked it. I've like finished the game like once or twice by now. No, twice, yeah. Because
Vegas isn't technically Bethesda though. It's isn't it Cinema?
yeah, it's Obsidian. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So, but it's still
Obsidian.
Fallout.
I mean, it's like a branch off of Bethesda, right? So.
Yeah. And I just got it for free because like right now on GOG because Prime Gaming. You with I guess Amazon Prime, you get access to all of these goodies, and Fallout New Vegas is one of them. So I was like, hey, I'm definitely taking that. And you too can help the channel out by using your free Prime subscription right here on this channel. That's right. You can do a Prime sub if you have it, and help out John is Dead for hosting community roulette. It helps out the casters. It helps out for paying for the prizes as well. So W transition. Am I right?
Yeah, thank you.
Pushy peas.
I was kind of like focusing on the teams, and oh wait, hold on.
like little segue into the the plug. I got this.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I really do appreciate the support that the stream and the event has gotten. It means a lot to me that people want to support PvP events like this and others. We've got some more coming up. Princesses is doing Ren Fair 2 next month, a Halloween event on Halloween. Gidson is doing Squires League now, so the people, they yearn for PvP.
They yearn for the PvP. I love to see it. Play Morrowind multiplayer with me? Yeah, sure, of course. Just hit me up. Like literally, I ain't got anything else to do.
Shout out to like all the people that like put time into like hosting PvP events, because it's not easy. It takes like a lot of time and effort.
Oh, yeah.
So guys like John, Gitson, Payumi, and like all the people at like PV Princesses, huge shout out to them for all the work that they do, because they make the community like a better and more welcoming place, and it's cool having stuff like this.
Oh yeah, like I will say, I've said it before, I'll say it again, we are the PvP content, like no joke. Like we genuinely, like, I mean, I would say this across all regions, like this is all just community run stuff, and I think that's what's really nice about it. And it's really funny because a lot of the people that pull up to like all these terms and stuff, like they don't even have a use for Gil anymore, right? So they're not in it for the prizes. They're just in it for the love of the game, and so shout out to the players as well. So because you can organize a party, but if no one pulls up to it, was it really a party? So again, like it's also you all who come and support.
Yeah, I know communities have like ways for like the players to donate Gil to events. So like anyone that donates skill to PvP events, shout out to you as well, because without you there wouldn't be any prizes.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, and like a lot of people put an insane amount of work into like farming out the millions for like those like the bigger events that people do. So
Oh yeah.
okay, so I fucked up the last party finder. I'm gonna try this again.
Yeah, it's all right. No worries. No worries. Yeah, it's like it's a 4v5 now. It's like yes, but you know, it's okay. The team of 4 just has to be cracked. Actually, I was playing some casuals today. I nearly I wouldn't say I nearly lost 5v4, but I definitely was surprised that it was as hard as it was. I was like, damn, if they had that 5th player not DC, we might have been cooked, which was a very scary thought. I was like, what is happening?
45 the other day, man. I took a screenshot of the game. Like someone like legit left the match on my team in the start room, and we won the 4v5.
That's madness. What?
Yeah.
It's not impossible.
Let me see.
It's
I'll
not
find the screenshot. I'll
impossible.
put it in John's stream chat because it was pretty funny.
It's not impossible, but it's definitely difficult. So I'm like, oh no.
Yeah,
oh,
like you should
no.
never win a 4v5, but
Yeah, you really
can
shouldn't.
happen.
Oh no. That's even if that's like casual queues, I'm like, that's it. I'm queuing down. I'm gonna play
Fair enough. I'll just put
protocol or
John's
something.
I don't know why it's so small.
Why is it so tiny, bro?
I
What
don't
is this?
know,
Like
hold
a
on.
scoreboard for ants?
let me like. Oh, what the?
Like I can see it, but like, what the fuck? I'm
Okay.
looking.
Here's.
Okay, I gotta check this out now that I got the team. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
looking at this screenshot and like fucking like, oh my god, like
Oh, shit.
240p. Wow.
Wow, that's
Oh, it's fine.
a waffle
Thiabotail.
stopping too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is
Thia
really-
Botail.
Now I want to
Great
see the
player.
tiny one. Hold on, it's the tiny one.
The tiny one is so silly.
the tiny one's-
It is a screenshot for ants.
Oh my goodness. Well. Yeah, just, and look at that. Like, it's really nice. Like, you know, I think also what's nice about like holding this in Crystal is that Crystal does have a pretty social scene. I would say, you know, they're very because you know you always have like, you know, Balmung and stuff like that, right? But I think Crystal in general, because of that sort of the culture has I would say like spread via osmosis to other servers. So just in general, Crystal's like quite friendly. So I'm noticing a lot of people here also even asking like, hey, what's happening here? Like they're curious. And it's like, it's nice. Like, hey, you know, it's because like now I'm guessing you're holding PvP in Crystal because of the ranked season, right, John?
Yeah, we just follow the ranked season. I just moved to whichever data center has the ranked on it.
Mhm.
It stops people from having to add an extra travel if they want to participate.
Very considerate of you. That's very, very nice.
I was pretty glad when it came back to Crystal because Diabolus is my home server.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
If only
Oh.
we could
Homecoming.
get Aether, but alas, Aether's too populated.
Nah, dude. I know.
Yeah, I
As
don't
an
think we're ever gonna get
Aetherian,
it on Aether.
like as an Aetherian myself, I would love to just be able to press it, like rank up and a Q ranked and stuff just there.
remember-
But you know.
We did have it for like a day. I think it was. I don't know if it
Yes.
was season 12 or season 13. It was like the first day of season 12 or season 13. So like
Yep.
somebody accidentally put it on Aether, I guess. So
Yeah.
we had it on Aether for like a day, and then they changed it to whatever
They changed it. Yeah.
the data center was supposed to be. And then like when it was supposed to be Aether's turn, you know, we got the nice surprise that you know it's on Primal again or whatever it
Oh.
was.
It'll never be on. It'll never be our turn because I think everyone
I mean,
just.
understandable because like Aether is the most populated and it's like the main rating DC and stuff. So
Yeah.
I get why they do it, but man, it'd be nice to be able to just queue rank from my house.
Yeah. Same. Yeah. It's just like because like if people already struggle to get in the raid, so I imagine PvP would be an absolute nightmare. But you know. Oh well, it's kind of it's hard being this popular.
Suffering from success.
Yeah. I have to travel anyway, hacking Heliconarsis, yeah, Dynamis, yeah, it's true, it's true. The Dynamis players do struggle regardless. Big sad. All right, so we do have a. Let's see, last call for Enigma. So we're just waiting on Enigma here, but we do have a full team on Astra here. We do have a Sage, a Dragoon, a Red Mage, a Warrior, and a Paladin. So okay, you know, double tank comp with one healer. You know, I would say this is the neutral. No, I wouldn't say neutral, lawful. Just neutral version of the you know, the tank and healer comp. You know, it's just we don't have two healers, so we're not being nice today. I do appreciate that. And you know, we have a lot of aggression here. I mean, you got 2 stuns, which is very nice. You got a nice little cleave with the Dragoon, and then to sort of, I guess, help reset the fights. You know, you have Paladin and Sage as well. We haven't managed to see any of that like Sage strat where it's like, you know, you put it into one corner, everyone groups up, and then you just have like invuln for like 5 seconds. It's hard to pull off for sure, but you know, I definitely think that people should use it more because it is damn good.
Yeah,
I think the first time I saw it, was it like what was it, the original DSI's team that
yeah. So like that's just like a good play to do in LP with Sage Cage is when you're trying to like play aggressively.
Yeah.
The Sage will like just plop down Sage Cage like behind LOS, and you know, everyone on the team will grab the buff and essentially be invincible for 5 seconds because like the enemy team will be able to get the buff until like, you know, the Sage moves the cage. So it's pretty much like you get the buff, you're invincible for 5 seconds, you do your thing, and then the Sage like, you know, moves the cage like back on top of everybody.
Yep. And like, even if the counterplay is to just simply run back to and wait out the invuln, then the team with the Sage can just react accordingly and just continue pushing and you know, pop the Sage on point when necessary. So it's like it's very versatile, that strategy. It's obviously a little bit hard to pull off because it requires coordination and a lot of awareness on the Sage, but yeah, you know, still very, very good. And, refuse to travel unless it's for ranked. Understandable. So okay, so what do we have here on Umbra now that we have the full comp? Red Mage, Viper, Dragoon, White Mage, and Summoner. So would you say there's like a lot of rundown here, Census? Like, would you say this is like definitely like a very aggressive dive comp where you just run people down and like try to force stagger?
As far as what Umbra's running?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, Asher definitely has a lot more CC and a lot more just overall sustain with that Paladin.
Yeah.
But, you know, if Umbra is able to, you know, get a pick off quickly and, you know, take them out one by one at the start, then they might be able to, you know, keep that tempo going early on for them and, you know, keep it rolling in their favor. But,
yeah.
It's gonna take like, you know, lining everything up perfectly for them to like be able to do that.
Yeah, I think dodging the Warrior Rend is gonna be huge here because right. I mean, the good news is I think since it's only a Sage, the tanks are still susceptible to death. They're not gonna be like fully covered, so they're still relatively good targets to pick if necessary. But the minute they get rended, it's all going to be over. So they have to be super careful with their positioning. And luckily they're in Palystra. There's a lot of space. You know, there's a lot of parts where people can posture and position. So it's, if this was on Bayside, I think it'd be a different story, right? Bayside or Volcanic.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how this...
and it should also be noted the only front line for Umbra would be Sasuke Uchiha. I mean, Dragoon is technically a front line, but it's more like a hybrid.
Yeah.
So it's really going to be up to Sasuke and Invera to soak damage for their backline.
Yeah, and rotate accordingly, right? Because, you know, like Heart Roar, you know, loses its value if no one hits into you, or, you know, if they could just hit into someone else. So, yeah, they have to be a little bit careful in that as well. So, yeah, good point. All right, so see how we go. We got Sasuke pushing up just a little bit to try and do some poking. I like it, you know, playing a little bit careful, not just immediately sending snake scales. I like the restraint. And that poke's gonna, as a result, let Kitsu basically take a lot of damage here. Has to go into guard. Mistaken immediately being sent here. They don't get out in time. That's unfortunate. And Kitsu does on the other hand. Oh dear.
Yeah, Kitsu surviving there is actually huge for Astra to keep this momentum rolling at the beginning.
Yeah. Looks like Umbra was, I guess, not ready for the white mage target right there. So looks like they have to fall back. I mean, yeah, that's kind of like, again, the problem with these dive comps is that you basically have to go for full resets a lot of the time. They are going to still try to play aggressive and punish this incursion here. Kaide just about gets out, gets the pot just as it spawns.
Yeah, gets super lucky on that pot spawn.
Yeah, buddy. And Envira goes down as a result, just trying to push for that kill. That's unfortunate. Looks like we have a fight on the 50% here as
alone
well.
On point here. I don't think they're going to be able to get out.
No, not quite.
Sasuke Uchiha with the scales on point ends up sending LB on the Kitsu, but having to get out immediately and chase after with that Dragoon LB.
Woo! Oh my goodness, Citri as well, just like jumping down on the entire team. That's a lot of damage. Cassie has to back out of here.
Getting sprayed onto Kaide though, but Scotty also getting taken out. Casey dangerously low, but they should be able to get a clean reset here.
Yeah, good in the air, does get some damage up, but I don't think they can convert off of this into a kill. In fact, no, Envira's getting really punished for pushing in that deep as well. That's not great. They managed to get back to their team, but a flip
it tries to black hole out, but Citri ends up getting the damage off before they were able to get behind LOS.
Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, we got Sage Cage out over here. They could try and get a nice reset here. Yep, Astra now pushing the point forward. And yeah, so it looks like, once again, Umbra on the back foot needs to go and get this regroup here.
Absolutely,
oh dear.
But they probably won't have enough time. Only 3 alive. Scotty getting dangerously low, gets taken out as well. Envira trying to dish out some pressure on point, but they're also getting dangerously low. They're by themselves right now. Mistaken coming back in.
Yeah, they literally were in life for like a second, and then immediately just took the world's damage.
Yeah, it's just how Dragoon be. You gotta exit life fast.
Yeah, is what it is. Sasuke survives the initial large damage, but then the heal might not be enough as, yep, Astra just pushes that right in. Just a lot of pressure coming out from their composition. Yeah, I had a feeling that this comp was going to be quite powerful, just because, like, you know,
they just have so much. They have the bursts and the damage from the Dragon. They got the CC from Red Mage. They have the Amp from the Sage. They have CC from Paladin. They have CC from Warrior. They just have so much going for them with that comp. Whereas Umbra, like, all they really had for on-demand hard CC was you know, Red Mage Silence and the melee range Summoner Sun. So it's hard to like make anything happen when you don't have like a lot of CC in your favor, along with you know, not too much front line.
Yeah, exactly. So I totally feel for them at this point. Looks like we are getting a swap into a Gunbreaker here, with Scotty going onto that. And that could definitely help out for sure. I mean, you have the 60 seconds. So again, they could just try and play for life here. Just make sure that the white mage is covered, because they are definitely going to be sent on again, especially in this comp.
They definitely beef up their front line more with that Gunbreaker, so I do like that swap.
Yeah, I think so. Just anything really. Like, it's only a heavy, but that heavy can slow down the enemy melees just long enough for your white mage to outrange them and like get behind cover. So, you know, it is definitely a good pick here. And then if you do have the ability to, like, you know, sync up, I mean, you know, okay, there's not much synergy between white mage and Gunbreaker, but Gunbreaker can help, for example, bait out guards first, right? So then,
you know,
so
you can time it with your white mage's beam.
Yeah, exactly. Because then, you know, oh, Gunbreaker's spinning, I'm just gonna guard up. Okay, cool. And then they just get beamed out of guard, or, you know, fine, they block guard, or they immediately go into guard after beam. You can spin on top of them afterwards. There's definitely some not synergy, but definitely some sort of like I guess aid, I guess, or like you can stagger your.
I mean, you could say there's a bit of synergy. Like they line up together, so
Yeah.
yeah, in that way they synergize.
Yeah, in that sense, yeah. And definitely it does increase their threat at the 60 seconds, which Astra is lacking. So here we go. Let's see how this works out.
All right, I see Astra just pushing in onto Umbra here. It's looking like
Ooh.
the first target hit again. It's
massive
with being a white mage, like your high prior target. So
yeah,
bit
they
rough,
do
but
get 2
they do
kills
get
out of it
trade,
though.
so you get a 2 for 3 out of that engage.
Okay, not terrible, not awful. Scotty is still alive. They do need to start backing up though, because if they go down here, it could be pretty bad.
They do have that hard up to run them up, but it doesn't seem like Astra's gonna let them get away here, so they end up getting taken out. Astra making their way back to point to try to get some of that point prog going.
Yeah. So I think there was an attempt to try and like hold the point, but I think in that situation it was definitely sort of just leave it angle. So regardless, okay, they are starting to get the regroup going on. If Vero gets caught with a stun though, they managed to just dodge a blow to just barely.
Itsu with the attempted blow to mat flip, but doesn't end up getting it.
Yeah, just a little bit too slow, which could have been bad if they for Umbra, so thankfully. Sasuke is now going to limit break. We are sending onto Cassie into guard. Very nicely done. Mistaken sends out his limit break as well. It forces them to guard up. Kitsu does claim the kill as well on top of that, so we do have a trade going on. Fallen Dreams taking a lot of damage here. No mana, no life. They are going down with Sasuke.
Any mini lookers? No minis.
No, they are very aware. They're on the game, they're locked in. Kitsu now in guard, getting horrendously chased down. They died.
Just barely didn't make it to that pot.
That's sad. Sad days, which is good now for Umbra. Says now they can see if they can contest this point over here. We have a Dragoon in the air, and Vera's gonna try force people in the guard, and that's great because now we have Gunbreaker spinning on you in guard. Huge. Nicely done. Very nice. And now we have a bit more aggression coming in from Umbra here. Kitsu trying to punish that, but it doesn't get too much out of it.
Like 1v1ing a warrior on the mat, so
oh yeah,
go
for
very
sure.
wrong very quickly.
Yeah, for sure. So thankfully Umbra was very aware and very cautious. So
Fallen Dreams dropping that stage cage down on the point, hoping to get the point back in their favor. Doesn't seem to end up getting a trade right away though, but Nerva does end up getting taken down.
Oh, there you go. It just took a little bit, but hey, we do have 2 kills right off of that. The dot, it's a dot, so you gotta let the damage cook a little bit, I guess. Which is nice. They reclaim the point, and they still have the progression advantage over here. And coming into this next 50%, we have to contend with a Paladin LB and a Warrior LB. Not fun for Umbra at all.
No, not at all. Meanwhile, like Umbra does have that Gunbreaker and Viper LB available, but those are definitely less threatening than a Paladin Warrior combo.
Buff Gunbreaker LB, please. Sorry, what was that? Anyway, Cassie getting sent over here. Oh, and they killed. What?
Massive LB from Minerva coming out.
Oh my goodness, the Gunbreaker LV. Okay, never mind. Don't buff it, I guess. Holy crap. Oh, they got the kills. 3 kills before Cassie could even press LV. That was so fast.
Yeah, Indira just coming in with the sneaky Dragoon damage, and that was enough to just cleave 3 on point, and made it so like they didn't even have time to react.
Yeah, just lined that all up, basically. Oh, we can make it a flip. We do have a flip. Kitsu going right at the Sasuke. Oh, no. The warrior shenanigans. And Vera is now in the air. Dragoon limit break online. We don't get much damage, but we do force guards, especially over here.
We're gonna get clipped by it.
Yeah, we do. The Rexel going down, unfortunately, because of that. And This is not good. We have 13 seconds left on the clock, and the point has still not reached 50% on for Umbra. So that means they just need to stay
Umbra,
there.
I'm just gonna like leave the point.
And they had to go. Oh,
That was a good play
no.
by Fallen Dream. So what they did there is, instead of leaving it at the 50, they pushed it further away towards the enemy's 50, because they noticed that Umbra was coming in from the mat, so they would have been able to get on point if he just left it at the 50 there. So, you know, good awareness right there from Fallen Dreams.
As well to act as a barrier as well definitely helped. Because like you have essentially look away mechanic and Yojimbo as well, essentially blocking the the back of that as well. That is smart actually. I like that. Yes, very good. Like that. Sorry, I had to. I just reminded myself that when I said that, I reminded myself of Sam from Metal Gear.
Well, good job, both teams. Let's see here. Yeah, thank you, Cassie. Appreciate the. I'm just gonna take it as a compliment. For a big forehead's a sign of a big brain.
Yes,
True.
Not like my small brain. I could not contend. That's why I play Gunbreaker.
Oh my god! So I keep accidentally hitting the button that switches to a different scene because we had to have camera for the Frosty commentary
I
thing.
remember.
Oh, so you ended up on stream.
Yeah.
Just my forehead. Just my forehead.
John Forehead Superfan.
This is the mind that concocted this event. Be grateful.
The mind of John is dead.
But yeah, no, seriously, like, but I mean, talking about like big brain as well. I mean, come on, can I just talk about like what you just said about Fallen Shadow? Like, I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna. That's big brain strats. I'm gonna use that. That's smart. Holy crap! See, if people ask me when am I gonna do LP, I don't. This is like probably basic to Fallen Shadow. I'm like, I don't know this. So, yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah,
It's great.
Just like general like game awareness, map awareness. You know,
Yeah.
seeing where the enemy is coming from.
Yeah.
You know, making it difficult for them to get on point when they're behind when overtime's coming up.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I think I tend to push point in relation to like where the progress is in the timer, right? But, you know, yeah, using especially in maps like Castletown, where there's multiple points of entries, being aware of where the enemy is entering from and then depriving the point that way is very interesting. Because, like, you know, a lot of people say, oh, well, I mean, we could just leave the point in the middle, you know, we have more progress, so we can make it longer for them to push in, right? But that sort of changes in Castletown, so it's very like map dependent, and I do like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just being aware of like where the enemy is at and like where they're coming in from, and you know, do what Goju did there and make it hard for them to actually get back on point when they have to be on point.
Well, all right, that's Gojo. I forget the name changed.
But that's just his ult.
Yeah. Oh, that's all. Okay, that's why. I noted. Very, very good. But yes, good games all around. Thank you for playing. We have now standing by for prizes. Yes, all those who competed, winner or not, get to potentially earn a free art piece from our good friend Kuro Okurun, aka Kelvs.
Yeah, we've got I don't have a sample up for Naya, but we've got a third commission to give away too. One from Naya. Naya's a great artist. They're actually over there. They're over there wandering around over yonder on the Wolves Den Pier, blowing heart kisses at people. So yeah, real quick, Malachi, you sent me a tell right as we popped into a match. So sorry I did not respond. But I was in CC running a camera and shit.
Because unfortunately you can't respond to people and talk to people in CC for some ungodly reason, even though...
In a custom match, you can use shout chat, but you can't send a tell to somebody.
It's so silly.
It's
Yeah, that's always
every
been a
other
thing
duty
in
you
this game.
can.
Like you can't send tells people when they're in instances or if you're in an instance. It's weird.
so annoying.
I think it's like their way of stopping people from getting distracted like during a duty, but like it's just stupid and annoying, so I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, people are freely allowed to quick chat spam. It's
Yep.
like, that's not distracting.
Of course, because that's not as distracting. Clearly,
That's
yes.
not distracting at all. Oh, man.
Like, yeah. Oh my god.
Let's see. Do you have it where people enter but don't get to play? Do they still count as entered in the prize? So generally, the drawing only takes people that did participate. There's been a few people where I've left people on the wheel, like if they got like DC'd or something. But yeah, participants only. But yeah, like there's instances where like somebody, you know, signed up, they got put on a team, they joined their team, and then they got DC'd. Like I let them stay because they made the effort to come out. And it's all my rules, and they're all made up and arbitrary. So yeah. Okay. So for the first prize, we'll be giving away the cartoon by Kuro, the little Gabby cat picture. So freaking cute, man. It looks like it belongs to like a children's storybook. And that one's go to Kaede.
Hey.
Don Jen.
Big Zen.
Big Zen.
Zen Tetsuken. Well, congratulations, Kaede, aka Zen. Thank you very much. Enjoy your new art piece, my G.
All right, next we'll be giving away the portrait from Madame Sharky, and that is gonna go to Scotty Fawn.
Hey!
Right on, right on.
Congratulations, Scotty. Also good to see you again. I was actually, I think it was like either the last one or the community roulette before last one. I got to play a couple of games with them. So yeah, very, very nice that you're still here and still playing. Always good to see some regulars. Or people converted
And
into
last but
regulars.
not least, the art piece by Naya will go to. Oh my God, we've just witnessed history.
No way!
We just witnessed
did it!
history.
We did it! We did it!
Oh my
Ash
God.
finally wins the
Congratulations,
wheel!
Ash.
I blessed him. I blessed him. It was.
Yeah,
and
even in
since-
chat. It'd be kind of funny if he's not even here.
He's not. He's
Yeah.
already streaming.
Wow. No, I'm gonna go to his stream and tell him that he won.
I won the wheel.
No, I'll just like send him a telling game. You won. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's so fucking nuts.
Let's
Like
go.
an ass hair. That's the only way it happened. Like that's how he always loses. That's how he always loses. It always just
and now-
squeaks back past him.
He's back in. You can never keep him down.
He's in game chat. The return of Christ. I guess the rapture's happening. Rapture's back on, boys.
Rapture's back on.
The rapture's back on.
Low key, I wanted to try. I when I heard about that, I was thinking if I wanted to like fuck with people and just take pictures of like clothes on the ground and say, guys, I found this stuff. Like, what's happened?
Man. I heard stories of, like there were people that sold their cars and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Why? Here's the thing, right? If you're supposed to go to heaven, isn't that the whole thing about being charitable? Like, why sell? You just give it for free, right? I don't know. Anyhow, I ain't here to discuss religion, but well, I mean, even though it clearly was an act of God that Ash won, but hey,
It truly was. It truly was. I thought we'd never see it, to be honest. I thought we'd never see it.
Census and I blessed the wheel for Ash, just for our boy. Just
Yeah, you did. Oh my goodness.
Full credit for that. You're welcome, Ash.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Ash, you can just Venmo me the payment for that. Okay, so once again, huge thank you to our commentators. Aeon, any parting words for our viewers at home?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, thank you very much, John, once again for having me on the mic. It was a pleasure. Thank you
it's
very
always
much,
fun.
everyone. Yeah, and thank you very much, everyone, as well, for participating, for watching, for showing your support here. Hope you enjoyed yourself. My name is Aeon XII, also known as Aeon Zelkai, your local friendly neighborhood Youngblade guy. You can find me on twitch.tv/AeonXII, as well as x.com AeonXII, as stated in the command right there, in the chat command. And yeah, just everyone, support your PvP hosts, support your tournament advisors, tournament organizers, and yeah, keep enjoying your video games.
Yeah, like you said, we've got the links up for Twitch and Twitter for both of our commentary. Census, always a pleasure. I love you to pieces, man. Any final words before we raid on out of here?
I think Aeon pretty much said everything. Thank you for having me on again, John. It's always a lot of fun. Thank you for just hosting this event in general. I think it's like probably the best consistent PvP event in the whole like community right now. So, you know, that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, like we saw some like really fun games today, like some back and forths, and that's always a lot of fun. But yes, when it comes to me, you guys can find me at twitch.tv/censuslive and twitter.com/censusyt. And yeah, hopefully I can be on to cast again soon, because this is always a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun having you on the desk. I like hanging out with you guys. Yeah, so Aeon has been doing a lot of streaming of a variety of different things, doing some Monster Hunter World with Brian Ricardo and Census. Posts mostly safe for work G-pose.
PG-13.
PG-13, yeah. PG-13 online. So that's something that they do that I both really enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of say that. Every time I say like, oh yeah, any parting words, you guys always people always end up like kind of like, oh, thank you, John. I'm like, no, this is time for you guys to plug yourselves. Let's do this right.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Let's do this right.
Yeah, I get that. But we gotta, give you your flowers now and again. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I gotta give credit to the guy that brings us all here.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, but yeah, I also do play
Bless you.
FF14 PvP. Bless you.
Yeah, there's Mrs.
play
Dead
FF
fighting off something.
Oh, right. I see. Oh, but yeah, no, I do play FF4.
Yeah. I will get you an energy drink. Yeah, so that's gonna be it from us. We're gonna raid over to Ashy Mirror. They're not doing Crystal and Clash, but he's queuing up
Ranked.
He's queuing up ranked. So go laugh at him and his misfortune in that. So cheer him on for his successes, or try and queue up with him. It'll be good.
Yeah.
It'll be good. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be it for us. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
And stay frosty.
Stay frosty.